Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're having a Ford Focus. It's a 1.5 EcoBoost engine on a 2016, complaining of loss of coolant and a juddering / misfire when first started up from cold in the mornings. And from experience, it's going to be a failed block or cylinder head. But just to confirm, I'm going to show you now how we check and what we check for to come to this conclusion. So this Ford Focus is a 2016 and it's done 40,000 miles, so not many miles at all. And it keeps losing coolant. So what we've done is we put a pressure tester on it and we can pump it up and that will slowly lose pressure. Same as if you are driving all day or you've been out and the car's got hot and then you park it up overnight, the pressure in the system will be in there and then it gets released somewhere. So the coolant is not dripping underneath, there's no visible leaks, it's not the water pump, it's not any pipes or anything like that, which most people suspect. So it's actually this. So we've got our pressure tester, we put it on there, we left it on there for a few hours, and then we've got our little Borescope, which is just this little draper Borescope, just so we can see down in the cylinder. And what we do is we take out our plugs. The customer states that he's had new plugs and a new coil for this problem, but he's still got the same problem. So somebody's replaced number 3 coil and they've actually only replaced 3 out of the 4 plugs, because this one, cylinder 2, is still a Ford plug. And as you can see, doesn't look very healthy at all. So we take them out the top and then that gives us access to look inside the bores. When we look inside the bores, I'm just going to put a layover now of what we can see. And number 1 is okay, number 3 is okay, number 4 is okay, but number 2 is full of coolant. Look at this. So this is cylinder 2, and when we put a Borescope in there, you can see the little puddle at the bottom right hand corner. And just to compare, we're going to go over to the next cylinder here, which is cylinder 3, which is also a bit suspiciously clean. So maybe a little bit was getting in there, but that is not full of water. And you can just see, well, the piston there's right at the top, so you can see, but it is dry. And the other piston's at the top as well. So you'll see that one is also dry. So yeah, going back into number 2, as you go in, you can see it's just full of coolant and that cylinder is damaged. So now that we can see down the bores and we can see that there is a coolant puddle in cylinder number 2, means that there is a crack somewhere internal of the engine. So normally we do a full strip down to try and find the crack, but the customer's unsure what he wants to do, seeing as it's such low mileage and a half decent age car. The rest of the car's really nice. So we're just going to wait back to here to see what he wants to do with this. But that little video there is a diagnosis on that exact fault that a lot of people misdiagnose, because they start changing pipes. They say, oh, the header tank cracks and it's leaking from there. But it's not that, it's none of that. It's actually a crack internal of the engine, cylinder head block or wherever. It needs stripping down and we need to take everything apart so we could find it and have stuff pressure tested. But that there is just a short video on how to diagnose your car if you are losing coolant and you have a misfire on startup. The misfire on startup is because the cylinder is full of coolant when you first start it. And obviously that messes up the spark and air fuel ratio mixture inside the chamber, so it's not going to fire properly. But as soon as it gets up to some sort of temperature and burns off that coolant or spits it out, then obviously it will run okay for a while until you park it up again overnight, and then the water seeps back in the cylinder. Same thing the following morning. So hope you enjoyed that diag. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.